Hi, this is Rachelle at Scrapcraftastic, and we're barely out of January, and I'm already completely rethinking my 2024 planner lineup and the planner systems that I chose. I pretty much kept everything the same as it has been for the last 2 years. I didn't really want to do that, but I didn't really have any ideas of where I wanted to go, what I wanted to change. So I stuck with what I'd been doing. I use a B6 as an everyday planner. I have a DIY half letter size planner that I use for PR and social media. This was something that I added new at the end of 2023, my content management planner. It started out as one of those HP planners, but I am not happy with them at the moment. And so, yeah, I'm going to change this. And then I have this planner that you probably only see once a year. This is a daily planner. It's a paper mood A6, and yeah, I use it just to write down notes when I use it. I don't force myself to use it every day, but I'll like jot down notes or things I need to do when I need to do them, things that happen, important stuff. And I don't really decorate unless I have some random stickers laying around, and I'll just put them in this planner. I did go through and add all the months on the pages. As you can see, the text on this is very light. And my vision is not that great. I mean, I can see it, but when I'm in a dimly lit area, it's a little tough for me to see. So I do kind of like to put the months on there. I use stickers from Fancy Budgeting to do that. And let's see, some of the days of the week, I think I did that last year. I haven't done it in this one yet. I would go ahead and add a sticker to the day because as you can see, the days are really, really tiny. So that helped too for me to be able to see. But I really can't complain about this. I like it. It works for what it works for. And it's probably the most expensive thing that I have here. And yeah, when I tried to go without having a planner like this, a daily planner, I felt I really missed it. So even though I don't use it every single day, which I should, I do appreciate it for the days that I really need it. So anyway, this is the one thing that probably won't change other than I'll be using it more. Then here's another one of those HP doodads that I got. And as you can see, I was really not too committed to this because I didn't even take the packaging off. It still has the packaging on it. I did use it a little. Let me take my ollie clip off. I did use it a little. Let's see, I'm going to need to take some of this stuff out. However, as was the case when I tried to use this for my content management as far as the dashboard layout, these areas are just too small. It just doesn't work for me. And I think this is the body book, or my health and fitness. I called it the body book because I heard that from Anna from Mystic's Little Gifts years ago. And I thought it was a great thing to call it because of what you would put in it. It's not just about health and fitness. It's like you jot down all the aches and pains you have. You know, if you bumped your knee and such happened. So originally I was using it for my whole family. Now I'm using it mainly for me because my family is older now. So I didn't use the monthly here. It's a good way to track appointments and things like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not inspired to use it because I just feel like it doesn't have enough space some days. And then I did carry over into other, like here, all of this happened on the 17th. And I ended up going to a day where I hadn't filled in anything. And I don't want to have to do that. I just don't want to. Another thing is I feel like after watching a video from Talks from the Heart, where she talked about medical situations she's going through and how she's tracking things, I think that's more of what I need to do. Do some more tracking. And I don't want to do 30-day tracking. I want to do weekly tracking. That's something about that really registered to me because I've tried trackers in the past and they just don't work for me. So I'm coming up with something different that I can do. So what's going to happen is this is going to go away completely. So my decision now is, how am I going to replace this, or am I going to incorporate it with something else? So initially I thought, well, these are the same size. I could just incorporate it in the everyday planner, because if you've been following along so far this year, I haven't used this really that much other than to decorate. It's just become a fun thing to do, to decorate. So, I mean, I use it a little here and there. It helps me like writing down appointments or things I have to do, or even putting a sticker there, knowing that I need to do something at that time or something's happening at that time. It does help kind of brand it in my brain, but as you can see, I'm not really using it. Not like I should. I kind of tried here. I just didn't go back and fill things in, and that may be because I was behind and was trying to get caught up. This was the one that I thought was really strange, but everybody seemed to like it a lot. So this was the last spread that I did. So we are already in the next month and week, and I kind of have new ideas for this too. To use it more as a journal / planner, I don't know. So everyday journal, planner, creative outlet. So maybe more journal style. I'm not sure, but that's the direction that I'm going. And I'm also considering going back to the week on 4 pages. So column here, column here, column here, columns here. So this column, I was thinking of doing a brief recap, kind of like Hobonichi week style, Monday through Sunday, just in one column. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Instead of doing a whole page per day, I would start out doing 2 days per page and see how that works. So that will be my next weekly setup. And I don't know that I'm going to continue doing Plan With Me videos in the B6 Stalogy. If you would like to see that, let me know in the comments, because I just feel like nobody's interested in the B6 Stalogy anymore. I mean, I can always do the spread off camera and just come through and show you what I did for February, like that. You know, a lot of creators that do Plan With Me or planner related things do it that way. So let me know which way you prefer. Do you prefer me to do the full weekly setup on camera as a video, or would you rather just see a flip through of what I've done at the end of the month? Let me know in the comments. So as far as I know, I'm keeping this. I'm a little hesitant to keep it because I'm really tired of the B6 Stalogy, and I'm telling myself, I'm not forcing myself to use anything that I don't want to use anymore, or that I'm tired of or bored with. But I think changing how I use it may revive me. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Hobonichi style week, and then the columns, and we'll see how that works. Yeah, because it's just getting old and stale and repetitive, and I wish I'd started it at the beginning of the year. I'd have done things differently up here. I still haven't gone back and did any decorating here because I've been so focused on getting the weeks done that I haven't really been enjoying it. And I think that's another problem. I'm always playing catch up. I'm always behind because I'm not really feeling it, if you know what I mean. I'm not really invested like I used to be. That spark is missing. And yeah, so I just need to do something different. I may end up dropping this altogether. I really don't want to do it, but that may happen. As far as the Dollar Tree planner, I didn't even bring that out because that's fine. I like it. I have been enjoying creating the kits for the Scrapcraftastic Weekly Planner and Journal Challenge. It's putting my graphic design skills to use again. So I'm happy with doing that. That stays the same. And I'm not really using it as a planner. I'm using it to decorate and just be creative. So that's not an issue. The issue has been the planning. Now, let's not go to that one yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. The PR and social media planner. I tried something different for January. I still haven't made the folder. However, I did pull out the paper pad that I'm going to use. I don't know what is on here, but something got on it. It's called Star Traveler. This is a quick flip through. I've had this for a while, and I started using it to make a folio. And usually when I start making something, when I start making something with a paper pad, I try not to use it for anything else because I don't want to use any of those papers. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it because who knows when I'll finish the folio. Anyway, that one was from 2019 from Michaels. They don't make them like they used to. Okay, so I'm going to use paper from that to make the folder here. So my issue with this is that I enjoy using it as far as decorating, and I think that's probably going to be an issue a lot of the time. I enjoy decorating it. I'm already set to do February with Let's Get Planned. I'm not so sure I enjoy... Why didn't I do this already? We're already in the next week. Wow. Okay, yeah. So I don't necessarily enjoy it enough to use it like I should. So I need to come up with something that is going to see, as you can see here, I didn't do anything for January. I told you I've been unenchanted with planning so far this year. I love the decorating part of it. It's the actual using it that is an issue. And I think, like I said, the issue has been I'm just not happy with the systems. Even though I like this system, I like this size, I like the disc, I like the inserts, of course, because I created the inserts. But I think I need a different type of insert for this to work for PR and social media. It also doesn't really help very much that I'm uninspired to post on Instagram anymore. One reason, if you're curious and want to know, one reason why, is because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So just to do a 1-minute reel for me is almost as much work as it is to do a full plan with me video. So when you see those time-lapse videos, I have to edit things out, speed things up, just give you the bare bone basics of what I did when I created that spread for YouTube. So it takes a minute, and to do that every day and stay in the algorithm on Instagram is a lot. I was pretty good at it during the panini, but as you know, we were isolated and not much was going on, which made that, easy. It was something to do. But since life has gotten somewhat back to normal, time is not as readily available as it was then. Plus, I'm unenchanted with Instagram as well because of the reach. Also, with the music, I keep getting copyright hits for music that I'm using from Instagram's library of music, which makes no sense. And I get tired of fighting that by having to let them know the music came from your library. So I just stopped posting as much as I was because that's annoying. I wish they would fix that, but it looks like I haven't heard anybody else say anything about that. That's an issue that I have with Instagram, and that kind of deters me from the social media side of things. And as far as PR, I don't really have any official schedules for PR anymore. So that may be another reason why there is a lack of use here. Now, I do have a new insert that it's not new. It released in September to patrons in classic and half letter size, and I'm bringing it out also in B6. I do have that insert. I have not used it yet here, but I may be switching to that or adding that in the future. I don't know if I put an example of that in here. I don't think I did. So that may be an option moving forward. But as far as the inserts that I'll be using for this, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I have a feeling that if I can work everything else out, that this won't be such an issue. I think also not having all my other planning situated kind of throws me off here. So of all the planners, this and this really, even though I complain about PR and social media planner, these two are the ones that I'm the most happy with the way that they are. So I'm going to set these over here because these will probably, there may be some changes to PR and social media, but not that much. So let's go to the content management system. Mostly I'm unhappy with this because I didn't get the planner that I wanted. And I know a lot of people say you can make your own inserts. Yeah, I know. But sometimes I just want something different. But it looks like different and conforming to the norm is not going to work for me. So HP is out for me. I'm going to keep the classic size, but I'm going to use my own inserts. I'm going to make my own dividers, use my own inserts, and just go from there. I'm not going to fight this battle any longer. I've already printed out some things that I'm going to be using in here. I'm going to take all of these HP inserts out, and I'll just use my own inserts, which are like this: the monthly and the weekly. And with the weekly, I can use horizontal or vertical, whichever I feel like printing for that month. These are available to Scrapcraftastic Patron, Elites, and Unlimited. So yeah, it's almost time for March to come out. I have February somewhere around here. I'm going to go ahead and cut all of that and add that in. I don't need, this is what I'm unhappy with. I love the monthly for content management. That works great. January was kind of a bust for me with content, putting up content. I hope I've been in frame for some of this. It was kind of a bust because I wasn't feeling well, basically. I was just not feeling well. I'm starting to feel better. I don't know how long it'll last, so I'm going to take advantage of the feel-good times, which is something that I have to do. That's the way I have to move these days. So this works great. I don't really feel like I need weeklies. I can print them if I need them. And I had already gone through and divided all of this up how I wanted to use it, and I'm still going to revisit that. So I may end up still using the weekly version, but I've also worked on printing out all of the monthlies. So I'll have the months for the whole year that I can use and see how I like that. So all of these weekly inserts are coming out, I think. Yes. And I think I had bits of 2 planners in here. Yeah. So I had the dashboard planner from Walmart in here, and then this one that I didn't like from Michael's, the false advertising one. Okay. The folder I wanted to redo, and I've been coming up with ideas on how to do that. I think I'm going to use one of these file folders because I don't have any paper that I feel like is sturdy or heavy enough to do it, but I think I can make it work with a file folder. So, and these are some file folders. I think I got these on clearance years ago from Walmart. But they also had nice decorative file folders like this in the Target dollar spot back in the day. I don't know if they still do. I haven't really checked, but we will be revisiting it. And I know I keep saying I'm going to make folders, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. My mind says that I'm going to do all of these things in a timely fashion, but my body says, no, you're not. You can't do that right now. So you're going to have to wait until I say you can do it. So that's what happens. It's not that I'm just saying I'm going to do this and then I just blow it off and don't do it. Trust me, I want to do it. If I could maintain, I would be in the craft lab recording all day, every day, but I just can't do it. All right. So I have tons of ideas. So let's see what we're going to do. I initially intended to start making the changes in this video, but I think that would be too much. I just kind of want to tell you I'm not happy with my system. I am going to make changes. I am not going to try and push through, suffer through, because it would make the rest of the year, if I made it through with this setup, with this lineup as it is, I would be miserable. And having one thing that I'm not happy with is leading to something else that I'm not happy with. What's happened is I'm just not using anything. That's what's happened. So I'm going to try and fix it and make it where I'm happy with what I'm using and go from there. So hopefully that kind of gives you an overview of what I'm going to do. And then the upcoming videos will be me implementing the changes. So again, let me know how you feel about the Plan With Me videos, not just in Nostalgy, but the DIY planner too. Just Plan With Me videos in general. Let me know in the comments. If you are frustrated or unhappy or unenchanted with your planning system already for 2024, let me know in the comments. I know I did the poll on the community tab. If you didn't participate in the poll, go over and check it out. So I do have things that I'm working on. I need to work on one more idea for the PR and social media planner, and then I'm going to come back and share everything with you. So anywho, I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and you may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.